Welcome to IPC Plus, Lesson 101, Expanding Your Search for Truth. In this lesson, we're going to take a careful look at different kinds of truth caregivers need to pursue and different ways of discovering them. I will be introducing you to an epistemological model I've created to guide you in understanding your search for truth. I will also be presenting my model for integrating theology and psychology, which I believe you will find helpful in keeping your psychological discoveries under the discipline of Scripture. You will be introduced to some of my other models in future lessons of IPC Plus, but these two are basic to the approach to counseling taken in the Institute for Pastoral Counseling. So gaining a clear understanding of them from the beginning is very important in getting the most out of the lessons that follow. Now, let's get right to our subject, expanding our search for truth. In bringing health and healing to people seeking your help, you will want to rely heavily on four important tools: truth, training, experience, and wisdom. Now, let me repeat those again more slowly so you can fix them in your mind. Truth, training, experience, and wisdom. Together, we will examine each of these tools very carefully. So let's dive right in by taking a closer look at truth. What is truth? This is the famous question Pontius Pilate raised with Jesus. Philosophers have debated this question for centuries, but I think you and I can agree that for Christians, truth is certainly something more than a collection of facts and information. However, in beginning our discussion, it may be useful for us to see how the dictionary defines truth. The part of Merriam and Webster's definition of truth that interests me most as a Christian counselor sees it as a transcendent, fundamental, or spiritual reality. The kind of truth we seek is more than facts, information, or data. For example, you and I know that much of the information transmitted to us through the media is not the truth. So we should be careful to distinguish truth from information and data which may or may not be true. Then we must also distinguish truth from knowledge. The dictionary says that knowledge applies to facts or ideas acquired by study, investigation, observation, or experience. Knowledge may be a help or hindrance in discovering and expanding or refining the truth, but it is not the truth. Obtaining knowledge can earn us grades and degrees, but it does not necessarily make us wise. It takes more than knowledge to make a person wise. In fact, Paul warns us that knowledge in itself can puff us up. So a very intelligent and knowledgeable person may be wise, but they also may be very proud and foolish. A person's wisdom or folly is reflected by the kinds of decisions they make. I have a saying, good decisions are the product of wisdom. Wisdom is the product of experience. And experience, well, that's the product of poor decisions. People seeing a counselor are usually suffering from the pain of someone's poor decisions. Theirs, others, or often both.